History is full of surprises. Did you know that people in ancient Rome used to brush their teeth with crushed-up mouse brains? It's true. While we might find that idea strange today, it shows us that the past is full of unexpected and fascinating stories. This essay is your guide to some of history's lesser-known facts. We'll journey through ancient civilizations, medieval times, and even recent centuries, uncovering secrets and surprises along the way. Get ready to explore the mysteries of history. When we think of ancient times, the Egyptian pyramids often come to mind. These monumental structures, built as tombs for the pharaohs, have stood the test of time and continue to fascinate us with their grandeur and mystery. But the ancient world was much more than just pyramids. Beyond those iconic structures, other civilizations achieved incredible things. These achievements, though sometimes overshadowed by the pyramids, were equally impressive and have left a lasting impact on human history. Take the Indus Valley civilization, for example. This society, which flourished around 2500 BCE, was one of the world's earliest urban cultures. The people of the Indus Valley were skilled in various crafts and trades, and their cities were bustling centers of commerce and culture. This advanced society existed over 4,000 years ago in what is now India and Pakistan. The cities of Mohenjo-Daro and Harappa are prime examples of their sophisticated urban planning and architectural prowess. They had complex cities with running water and drainage systems, advancements that were way ahead of their time. Their ability to manage water resources and maintain hygiene in such large urban centers is truly remarkable. Or consider the Hanging Gardens of Babylon, one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. These gardens were not only a feat of engineering, but also a symbol of the ingenuity and creativity of ancient civilizations. These magnificent gardens, built by King Nebuchadnezzar II, are said to have been a gift for his wife, who missed the lush greenery of her homeland. The gardens were an oasis in the arid landscape of Babylon, showcasing a variety of plants and trees, and were irrigated by an elaborate system of waterworks. Another marvel of the ancient world is the ziggurats of Mesopotamia. These massive terrace structures served as temples and were central to the religious life of the people. The ziggurats were not only places of worship, but also demonstrated the architectural and engineering skills of the Mesopotamians. And let's not forget the ancient Greeks, whose contributions to philosophy, science, and the arts have shaped Western civilization. The Parthenon in Athens stands as a testament to their architectural brilliance and their dedication to the gods. The Romans, too, left an indelible mark on history with their engineering marvels, such as aqueducts and the Colosseum. Their innovations in building and infrastructure have influenced countless generations. These examples remind us that the ancient world was a tapestry of diverse cultures, each contributing unique advancements and achievements. By exploring beyond the pyramids, we gain a deeper appreciation for the rich and varied history of human civilization. The medieval period, often called the Middle Ages, sparks images of brave knights, grand castles, and fierce battles. These iconic images have been romanticized in countless books, movies, and TV shows, painting a picture of a time filled with chivalry and grandeur. But the reality of medieval life was far more complex and multifaceted than these depictions suggest. While these images hold some truth, there's more to medieval times than meets the eye. Beyond the castles and battlefields, everyday life in medieval villages was bustling with activity. People engaged in various trades, from blacksmithing to weaving, and markets were vibrant centers of commerce and social interaction. For instance, did you know that people in medieval times loved to play games? Leisure activities were an important part of life, providing a much-needed break from the daily grind. Festivals and fairs were common, where people of all ages would gather to enjoy games, music, and dancing. One popular game was an early form of football, much rougher than the game we know today. This medieval version of football was a chaotic and often violent affair. With few rules and many participants, it was a community event that brought people together despite the risk of injury. They also played board games, and some even enjoyed juggling. Board games like chess and backgammon were popular among the nobility and common folk alike. Juggling and other forms of entertainment were often seen at fairs and festivals, showcasing the diverse talents of medieval performers. Medieval medicine also had its surprising side. While it's easy to think of medieval medicine as primitive and superstitious, there were actually many knowledgeable practitioners who used a variety of treatments. While some treatments were based on superstition, doctors used herbs and plants for healing, much like we do today with modern medicine. Herbal remedies were common, and many of the plants used then are still in use today for their medicinal properties. They even performed surgeries, although with far less advanced tools than we have now. Medieval surgeons had to rely on their skill and knowledge, often performing complex procedures with rudimentary instruments. Despite the lack of modern technology, they made significant contributions to the field of medicine. Moving closer to our own time, even modern history holds its share of unexpected events and fascinating figures. Consider Ada Lovelace, a 19th century mathematician considered the world's first computer programmer. Long before computers as we know them existed, Ada imagined a future where machines could do more than just calculate. They could create, compose and revolutionize the world. Then there's Harriet Tubman, a conductor on the Underground Railroad. This courageous woman risked her life repeatedly to guide enslaved people to freedom in the northern United States and Canada. Her bravery and determination helped change the course of history. Section 5. The Mystery of the Lost Colony. In 1587, a group of 115 English settlers arrived at Roanoke Island off the coast of what is now North Carolina. These settlers, led by John White, were hopeful and determined to establish a new life in the New World. They were part of a larger effort by England to expand its influence and territory across the Atlantic. They were the third group to try to establish a permanent English colony in the New World. The first two attempts had ended in failure, but this group was optimistic. They built homes, planted crops, and tried to establish friendly relations with the local Native American tribes. The settlers faced numerous challenges, including harsh weather, limited supplies, and the constant threat of conflict. John White, the colony's governor, sailed back to England for supplies, leaving behind his daughter, Eleanor Dare, and his granddaughter, Virginia Dare, the first English child born in the Americas. White's journey was fraught with difficulties. England was at war with Spain, and securing a ship and supplies took longer than expected. It was 3 years before he could return to Roanoke. When White returned in 1590, he found the colony deserted. The homes were dismantled, and there was no sign of struggle or battle. It was as if the settlers had vanished into thin air. White searched the area desperately, hoping to find some clue as to what had happened to his family and the other colonists. The only clue was the word Croatoan carved into a post. This word referred to a nearby island and the Native American tribe that lived there. White believed that the settlers might have moved to Croatoan Island, but bad weather and other obstacles prevented him from searching further. He was forced to return to England without any answers. The fate of the colonists remains a mystery to this day, sparking countless theories and legends. Some believe they were absorbed into local Native American tribes, while others think they tried to sail back to England and were lost at sea. Modern-day historians and archaeologists continue to search for evidence, hoping to solve one of America's oldest and most enduring mysteries. Section 6. The Dancing Plague of 1518. Imagine a city gripped by an uncontrollable urge to dance. That's what happened in Strasbourg, France in 1518. It began with a woman named Frau Troffea, who suddenly started dancing in the street. Within a week, over 30 others had joined her, and within a month, the dancing plague, as it came to be known, had consumed over 400 people. People danced for days without rest, suffering from exhaustion, heart attacks, and even death. Theories about the cause range from mass hysteria to poisoning. But the dancing plague of 1518 remains one of history's strangest and most unsettling events. Section 7. The Great Molasses Flood. In 1919, the streets of Boston's North End were unexpectedly inundated, not with water but with a wave of molasses. A massive storage tank containing 2.3 million gallons of molasses ruptured, unleashing a sticky, deadly tide that moved at 35 miles per hour. The Great Molasses Flood, as it became known, killed 21 people, injured 150, and caused extensive property damage. The disaster highlighted the importance of industrial safety regulations and left a sticky mark on Boston's history. Section 8, History's Enduring Mysteries. These are just a few of the many surprising and intriguing stories that history has to offer. From ancient civilizations to modern times, the past is full of unexpected events, fascinating figures, and enduring mysteries. These stories remind us that history is not just a collection of dates and names, it's a tapestry woven from the lives, experiences, and choices of countless individuals. Each discovery offers a glimpse into the past, deepening our understanding of the present and inspiring us to learn more about the world around us. Section 9. Uncover the past, enrich your present. As we've explored these lesser-known historical facts, we've uncovered a past that is both strange and wonderful, full of surprises and lessons for us today. The more we learn about history, the more we realize how much we don't know. So, the next time you open a history book or visit a museum, be curious, ask questions, and never stop exploring the mysteries of the past. For in uncovering history's secrets, we enrich our understanding of ourselves and the world we inhabit.